It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. Teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4. From way up at the 23. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action now. Lawrence. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. K'Lavon Chaisson, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence gets this out to Saquon Barkley. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Looking deep downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Hardman on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The drive will start with an option going left. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Room here to run. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They saw their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This defense for the Patriots, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Saquon Barkley, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Saints 7.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. On 1st down, Watson taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 35. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 77 yards.
That's good for the Saints.
Here's Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Collins. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw, Watson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now it's Watson. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Boy, a little panic here early. First quarter onside kick. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken from about the 12. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner. Knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Again, it's Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 114 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
I'm ready. And the Patriot first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Gets it to Strong. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, first and goal. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The ball situated at the 9, second and goal.
Pick number 2 brings up second and goal.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Another try for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Pressure gets to him and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. gets a chance to get after the quarterback, it's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Quick throw to Collins. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On play action, Lawrence. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down. Barkley is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
The Saints on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Watson swinging this out for Pollard. He's got the 1st down and more. Down the right sideline. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Saints. Well, this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there was absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
And after the catch, boy, look at the next-gen stats. Says he covered better than 70 yards all told. And this is secured by the Patriots. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks?
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now.
17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Saints take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. It's caught inside the 25.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. 46 yards.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
And the Saints are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now here's Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 2nd and goal, Watson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
Taken from about the 12. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's got some space here.
198 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Up the middle with Barkley. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
At the 15-yard line.
The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And his kick is good.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A big play that time through the air. 57 yards. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Throwing on second and long. Watson.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That's taken on the 25. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
They go play action with Lawrence.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, Patriots.
Saquon Barkley running right. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence. He finds his man. Complete. It's Brewer. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. Give them 18 on the play. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Barkley inside handoff. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A handoff to Barkley. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. That's Brewer. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. 27 yards as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Patriots 45, Saints 27.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And this is secured by the Patriots. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel But they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
219 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff running through the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
They'll roll him out right.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. To throw on 2nd is Watson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Watson now to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Moss.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Got to They'll try it here. He's back to throw. Throwing left sideline complete. That's Collins. First and goal. They got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Watson. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 4 yards out. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. On the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. Here in the fourth quarter, defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's got room. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 14-yard line. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. Give him 55 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's a give to Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Again, it's Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Saquon Barkley, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
The score, Patriots 55, Saints 41.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A short kick taken at the 18. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Nicole Hardman, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Saints are back within a score. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this is secured by the Patriots. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
A first down carry for Barkley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That good for 22 and a first down. His career rushing numbers just continue to rise with that last carry. He surpasses 12,280 yards and also surpasses Marshall Faulk. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Block it, block it. Away.
Now Saquon Barkley. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Here's Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back to throw. Lawrence. Here as he's taken down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing now, Lawrence.
Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for New England, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the defeat.